Q try to, just come through and try to hash it out. And, Hutch wasn't having it. The crew wasn't having it. But it's not like he didn't defend himself. It's easy to be like, boo-boo, you can say that. But then, is you going to take that fade? He took the fade. However how it went, he took that fade. Gangster chronic pose. This is not your average show. Because it was all homeboys, even when the breakup happened in 91, and we was at this function, right? And we was playing Black Mafia Life. I'm not bragging, just some of the shit. And Dr. Dre was like, hey, Hutch, man, what's that shit y'all call y'all shit? Man, that's hard. Hutch was like, nigga, we call it G-Funk, nigga. This our shit. He's like, nigga, y'all gonna win on Dre. Nigga, y'all gonna win on that. So then we were all cool. Dre was beefing because the poison was spread. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hated on us. And I know who was behind it. I don't need to say his name. He in jail. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was like hearing them say some of our words, balling, chronic, all the shit that came from us. So we was like, and then we heard, it was like, damn. Why they dissing us, man? Like, they auditioned for us at that time. But see, when you look years later, it don't matter if you right or wrong. If you ride with somebody, you don't care about shit. So I understood and respected that they were riding for them no matter what, and we was riding for us. So in 1992, I still had a chance to get on a Deathrow orientated soundtrack that was called Deep Cover. Nickel Slick Nigga is on that shit.
I was gonna ask you because it appeared.
And I got a chance to get on Menace to Society soundtrack, doing a record for Miss Kilo called All Over a Hoe.
Oh yeah, that was the shit.
You feel what I'm saying? So everybody, it was a crazy atmosphere at that time, and Eazy was like, man, I ain't finna diss them because I'm making more money off Dre, because Dre still is on contract and all this other shit. So, but we got to the point to where we was like, Eazy, you gotta say something, and then whoever put Corrupt and I Love Him to life, I Love Dash to life, but they dissed us on a song called Blunts and Tanqueray in 1993. I don't with no motherfucking cocaine. Cocaine's to blow up. This is Corrupt, and I love you, nigga. But back time, they was riding for Deathrow, and we were riding for Ruthless because we felt we had more yaps in the game because of what influence we did and what we felt like y'all took.
Let me ask you a question.
You feel me?
What made, so the Dre and all of that stuff went a certain way. If I remember being a kid and reading about it, what made the Ice Cube Above the Law shit so crazy? How did that
Well, first of all, NWA didn't fight Ice Cube.
No.
And he said some stuff at that time, and Ice Cube ain't no buster because Ice Cube defended himself.
How's he supposed to?
Win, lose, draw, whatever. He defended himself. Yeah. But at that time, we was like, why you got to say something about us? You know what I'm saying? Because he said niggas from Pomona, he was like clowning us, and it was clowning us. He said niggas from Pomona, the only thing they need to be thinking about is the 10 freeway because there ain't nothing out there. Should have said that.
That's what's
some gangster shit going on, because when we came to Ruthless Records, niggas was selling dope. Niggas was busting on niggas. Niggas was doing all that. Niggas was spiking in clubs. Niggas was doing. Niggas was really.
A lot of
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people wasn't wasn't up on Pomona.
If you wasn't
come from Pomona, so you can tell people what it was like.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it was street. It was neighborhood. It was banging. All of that.
But see, when we came out, because we had to prove ourselves, because it was a small.
LA got a supremacy issue.
But we're the last county out of LA.
Yeah.
In order to go to the LA County Fairgrounds,
Pomona.
You got to go to Pomona.
Yeah. And y'all go to the county.
Yeah.
Y'all go to LA.
So we had some real. See, when Above the Law and Kokane came to that, on a different element. Eric was like, man, y'all need to stop selling dope. Really above the law. Y'all need to stop selling dope, man. Y'all need to stop doing this. So they called above the law henchmen for NWA. So when that thing happened with Cube came up to the celebrity.
No, that was the celebrity.
That was the celebrity. It was rest in peace, Guru.
Mm-hmm.
What was
it was above the law. It was us.
Yep.
It was low profile
and Guru
and
Gangstar.
Yeah.
All right, they got Gangstar on y'all show, huh?
Yeah.
That was when the stage rotated around.
Rotating stage at the Anaheim Celebrity Theater.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So when Cube came through, you know, since Cube and Mr. Larry Goodman, Laylaw were very tight. You know what I mean? Been tight. You know what I mean? You know, Cube tried to, you know, just come through and try to hash it out. And, you know, Hutch wasn't having it. The crew wasn't having it. But it's not like he didn't defend himself. It's easy to be like, boo-boo, you can say that. But then, is you going to take that fade? He took the fade. However how it went, he took that fade. But then that was at that time where it was like, nigga, you don't say nothing about Pomona niggas, man. We considered ourselves at that time the real ones at Ruthless Records, because we was smoking weed when niggas didn't smoke weed. We was selling dope when niggas said they was selling dope outside of E. It's real shit. It's not to take nothing. No. It's not nothing to take away from anybody else.
You hear that all the, I mean, you got to remember, them niggas was in high school and y'all, you kind of heard that, you know what I mean, growing up. But I just wonder why the Dre stuff, I don't think it was as bad as this stuff. Like, I guess maybe it had a chance to come to a head at that point because y'all ran into somebody.
Yeah, but, you know, it was a lot of shit going on. And like I said, when you talk about beef, you got to talk about people that are not here no more. I mean, Dr. Dre and Eazy was dissing each other, but they lived in Calabasas, seeing each other traffic, honk, honk, around the corner, deuces. So, that was some... when other people are behind it, then it's something else. And there was other people behind it because years later, me and Snoop and Warren G, all of us, Dr. Dre even, hooked back up and was like, man, what the f we was fighting for?
I was on some bullshit.
Pinocchio, we gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta chronicles, this is not your average show.